U-turn. Okay. All right, I think we gotta have some learning about what conspiracy theories are a little bit. Anyway, so I am gonna be doing I guess if you guys actually want to see the show, I could share a link to it because I posted it on my non-gamer YouTube account, but it's unlisted. Because I don't want people just finding that and finding out how funny I am. Now that's an interesting one, Paper Mache. That's fun. Okay, Blue Ruby Red, now we're cooking. Although we're becoming Southern Conservative Christian quite quickly in this server. Or in this Twitch channel, which is quicker than I would like. I know I live in Atlanta. It's kind of like our whole shtick is that we're a little bit liberal, but also, you know, large pockets of people drinking lead water, poisoning their brains. But we don't have to fully represent Atlanta in this stream. We could be other parts of the world. Okay. Interesting. Please don't hit me. I've asked you not to. These cars are really good at hitting me. Don't stop it! There's nowhere I could run! Whew, okay. Man. This stream has gone off the rails quickly, huh? I guess the mind will just say crazy things when it's getting chased by two cars in the snow at night. It's actually spelled Kendrick Lamar, Paper Mache, but you're pretty close. But yeah, it's true. Kendrick Lamar did discover the theory of evolution. Don't they like have that guy's bones somewhere? Have people kept Charles Darwin's bones? Obviously not. I'm not talking about Kendrick Lamar because somebody is keeping his bones and it's him. He's the owner of his bones right now. All right, I'm beginning to think you're having a giggle over there, and that's fine. Sorry, that's okay. I don't really know enough about Kendrick Lamar either to keep any kind of bit going. Or Lamarck. I know that Charles Darwin loved birds. He famously just loved birds. Stop trying to hit me. And hit me. Don't do that either. Please let this be it. Okay, thank you. Here it comes. Go ahead, post the emoji. Go ahead. You earned it. I can't. I'm so tired. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna post a certain emoji in my chat, but thank you. Thanks for being nice. Are you actually a bird watcher, or is this like an even longer extension of the bit where you post the hateful emoji? I kind of tried to get into bird watching, but getting into... Thank you, there it is. I tried to get into bird watching, but it turns out bird watching is really difficult with glasses. Because you can obviously turn up the prescription of the binoculars to be able to see through them while you're looking for birds. It's just really obnoxious. Like, take your glasses off, put up binoculars, take your glasses off, rinse and repeat while you're looking for birds. Did they really get canceled? I got some books to get rid of. Why am I like running so slowly? Do I not get to sprint in this level? Yeah, well, I've thought about LASIK, but there's been a lot of, let's say, conversation about LASIK lately. And, you know, actually, I think I'm good. This guy is... honestly, I think this guy needs to be hit by cars. The main character of this game's not a nice guy. He's a mean guy. Just cut that lady's arm open. For what? Also, I think I may stop going harder on YouTube Shorts because it makes me sad when people don't watch them. Which is my fault because I keep posting them. Sometimes it's the algorithm and sometimes it's... the algorithm doesn't serve me enough times to people. I'm starting to think it's a me problem. Ouch! Okay. Well, that hurt. Eye flaps? Yeah, no, it's not cool. I don't like thinking about, like, a laser just, like, getting right up in my eyeball and scrubbing my eye or whatever. I heard that there's, like, an eyeball scrub. I don't like that either. None of it is fun to think about. Woo! Nice air, bozo. Ooh. Bender, bender! You guys are gonna have to exchange information now. And also, like, my dad had LASIK. I think when he was in, like, his early 30s. And then he just had to... Like, wow, that didn't seem quite fair, but okay. But now he just wears glasses anyway, so it's like, what was the point of all that? He spent, I don't know, a couple $1,000s to scrub his eyeballs with a laser and put himself at risk of being blind, and now he just wears glasses again. Like, that doesn't sound like it's worth my money. It's better now? Prove it. Get LASIK right now. Ouch. I just jumped that car like an action hero. I'm invincible. Yeah, like, isn't that the whole... Not the point of LASIK, but, like, the catch? Ow. I think I would agree to disagree on that one, Blue Ruby, because I got laser surgery for my face because it was so ugly back in, you know, actually beginning of last year, which isn't actually true. It was just a little ugly. It was mostly acne scarring that I wanted to clear up. And I'm not gonna... Okay, that one's on me. I'm not gonna say how much I spent, but it was too much money for what it was. It was a lot of money. And I ended up not really recovering all that well. And I look mostly okay now, but that's because of, like, a copious amount of medicine after the fact. Like topicals and stuff. Oh gosh, I don't like being here. But yeah, definitely could have just saved myself 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, however much it was. Did I give away how much it was? I do hate technology. I've got timers on all my apps now. I'm trying to be on my phone less. I do think it's crazy how expensive lasers are. You're right. More people need to be talking about how expensive lasers are. Like, what's the big deal? They're not even, like, good for me. Ow. Hi, Bethany! Welcome. Yeah, you know, I think all you need is just, like, a magnifying glass, and then boom, you got your own laser. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. It's, you know, the regulars hanging out while I get hit by cars. Yeah, no, I was talking about this last stream, that this game is definitely major night terror energy. I'm surprised that I haven't had nightmares about this game since I started playing it, because it's It's the most realistic horror game I've ever played. It's just a regular commute in downtown Atlanta. Or something. Okay, great. That's another fake phone. Yo, I was... Ah, come on! He wasn't even going that fast! That's fine. You can save it. Type the broccoli emoji, but don't hit enter, as Dan would say. Dan Giesling. You know what I was surprised to see? I was in Toronto a couple weeks ago on a little day trip. I was surprised to see that Toronto has, like, payphones, because I haven't seen a payphone in... Ouchie. Okay, yep. I haven't seen a payphone in probably, like, at least 10 years. Maybe 15. You don't... What? I don't know, I was seeing them downtown. Like, maybe they're not even in service anymore, but they sure look like payphones. I don't remember seeing booths, but there were, like, several phones lined up. At least in, like, the Chinatown area. I forget what part of town you call that, but... Ow! Stop! These guys are too mean. These guys are meanies. Well, I'm not gonna say because I didn't have your number, Paper Mache, because you, I'm pretty sure, have put your real phone number in the back rooms before. But out of respect, I didn't save your phone number. I don't know if that's hurtful or not, but I'd like to think I'm respecting your privacy by not saving your phone number. Okay. Whoops. Well, I can go back and, like, put it on stream if you want. I can make sure everybody has your phone number if you're that concerned about it. Okay, that's an interesting strategy. I don't like... Oh, there's 3 of them. What? Ugh. This is frustrating. I don't hate giving out my phone number. I just want to know who I'm giving it out to, you know? Like, I want to know them well enough. I had a friend of mine gave out my phone number a few years ago back in... Ouchie! Get me closer to the exit, baby! When I lived in Ohio. Yeah, I know. It doesn't take a lot to kill you in this game. Which I guess is like real life, you know? One stray... tire, boom, could just knock you out instantly. You just fall down wrong, boom, you're dead. I guess that's true, Newspire. Somebody's gonna want some. No, somebody in Ohio gave out, or like my close friend in Ohio gave out my phone number. This was at a time when we didn't, like, know each other that well yet either. Like, we'd known each other for maybe 6 to 8 months, and I get, like, a phone call from some, like, it's basically like a telemarketing scheme of, like, hey, you know, like, your friend gave us this referral number, and we're just calling to ask you if you want such and such, you know, you want to pay for essential oils or whatever it is. And I was like, oh, no, thank you. And then I asked them, like, how did you get this number? It's like, oh, you know, well, your friend referred you to us, and, you know, that's how we got your number. Like, oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting that my close friend is just giving out my phone number to telemarketing companies. That's cool. Have you ever done that, though? Like, have you ever used, like, a fake number for, like, filling out a form or something? Or maybe not a fake number, but just somebody else's number? Because I'm gonna tell you, I was a stupid kid in many ways. I was stupid and greedy, much like today. But I was the type of kid who thought that Googling Xbox Live download code worked. I was that kid. So I would go on like all these sites for, ouch! Ah! Oh, come on. This is too much. I would go on these sites and like, okay, you just have to put in all of your personal information and, we'll put a download code or we'll put an Xbox Live code in your email. So just tell us your social security number and your address and everything about you. I mean, I was stupid, but I wasn't that stupid. So instead of putting in my information, I put in all the information that I knew for the house across the street. And maybe that's how scams are actually, like, proliferated anyways. Nobody's putting in their own information into these scam websites, but everybody's putting in information of somebody that they know and hate. Is like, okay, I'm gonna really get Bob in accounting. I'm gonna put down his phone number and his address, and these scam callers are gonna ruin his life. I'm starting to think that that's how that happens. Yeah, I don't know. You know, when I was 12 or 13 or whatever, I didn't really think about the consequences of my actions, surprisingly. I haven't really given a lot of fake names, though, like joke names. That's a good one. Okay. I need to trap one of you. I've trapped you. You're trapped. Idiot, stupid car, dumb bozo. Yeah! Yeah, you're dead now. Frickin' got you. I got you on camera. You're trapped. Okay. Smooth sailing from here, surely. I think that other guy is just like Austin Powers stuck between a rock and a hard place over there too. Ah, yes, your number neighbor. Have you ever actually tried that? I've never tried the number neighbor thing because it seems a little odd. I don't like talking to strangers that much anyway, and I definitely don't think I would like talking to somebody who knows my phone number right off the rip. It just seems like a gamble I don't want to play. Yeah, I know. They should make a horror movie about that kind of thing. Look at that dumb idiot. He's just trapped over there between the car in the hole and the shipping container. What are my two number neighbors? I'm so glad you asked. One number neighbor is 911 and one number neighbor is 913. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I see you. You can't get me. I saw you this time. Call the real number. Okay. Bye, Blue Ruby. Thanks for hanging out. Woo! Oh my gosh, it's on fire! Are you gonna, like, stop ever? It's too bright. I mean, I'm glad I can see it, but it's hurting my eyes. What the heck is Bailey Jam? Is that like a real thing? Is fire bad? Is that gonna kill me? Alright, you have to stop. Be nice. Be nice to me right now. I don't know why I was gonna ask this, but I was about to ask if anybody in chat has ever been bullied, and then I remembered where I was. And I could guarantee that the answer is almost definitively yes for every person in the chat at the point in time. I'm not just talking about on the internet. Well, yeah, I was bullied by several. I guess several is a big number, but I was bullied by two of my brothers. All two of them. That's so funny. Like, how... Okay, let me specify. I don't think that bullying is funny, but I do think that putting a kid in a locker is like classic bully. Ex-horse kid. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that there's enough like self-loathing that comes after being a horse girl that you don't really have to get bullied. It's just the self-derogatory thoughts are you put multiple people in lockers on separate occasions. I had to do it. I had to get out of there no matter what. What's that sound? It's like a story moment, or am I just slow? I put myself in a locker one time. That's kind of like the ultimate bully. My mom worked at a hotel, and she would take us to the pool at the hotel sometimes while she worked, and just like we just hang out over the summer, go swimming, or just like run around the hotel, kind of like a Zach and Cody kind of thing, except a lot less shenanigans, a lot less sitcom gaffes. But when we were in the pool locker room, I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if I like went into the locker for some reason? And my brother's like, yeah, that would be funny. So we both agreed to put me in a locker, and then they were like digital keypad locks. Um so obviously we didn't have a code or anything, and we didn't know how to reprogram it. So we closed the locker door, and I was like, okay, haha, funny, now let me out. I was locked in the locker. I wasn't just like we closed the door and then let me out as like a fun goof. I was locked and he had to go get somebody. It was the beginning of my claustrophobia for sure. The end.